Hello and welcome. I'm Amedio602, and I've decided today is the day to do the TierMaker for Call of Duty multiplayer. I'm going to go ahead and do these in chronological order, starting with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, I originally, don't laugh. Okay, go ahead and laugh. I originally played Call of Duty 4 on none other than the Wii. There, that's my confession. It's out there. Everyone knows it now. I played Call of Duty 4 with the Wii Reflex Edition, where I had my little Wii controller and I was aiming at the screen doing this thing and whew. But today we're really just talking about multiplayer, and I'm really going to rate more of Modern Warfare Remastered than I am Modern Warfare. That game is very playable right now. However, it does have a few balance issues, things of that nature. But Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, special place in my heart. So we're going to make this the gold standard of Call of Duty and rank it at a B. Middle of the road, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. If you're higher than that, you get an A or an S. And if you're lower than that, well, we'll see. Call of Duty World at War. I didn't really play World at War that much, although I heard it was a pretty strong game. So we're going to rank that up here at B, and we're just going to say about equivalent to Call of Duty 4. Now, Modern Warfare 2, that's where it gets interesting. Modern Warfare 2 was a great game. Sure, you had one-man army and you had NoobTube, but all in all, it was a very good game, very balanced, a ton of fun to play. Modern Warfare 2 gets an A from me. Moving on to Call of Duty Black Ops 1, that game, to me, it was even better than Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That's going to be one of the, maybe more than one, S-tier games on our list today. As for Modern Warfare 3, I really liked this game, and I really liked the specialists in this game. However, at this point the game had started to lose some of its originality, and fans were starting to complain about seeing the same thing year after year. I'm going to rate Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 as a B, right in the middle of the pack. Black Ops 2. Boy, this one, to me, this one goes way up there to the top. Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, both great games. Oh, Black Ops 1, I should mention, the FAMAS, way too overused. That could have used a nerf. Other than that, Black Ops, almost the perfect game. You could take Ghost and make it only active when players are moving, and Black Ops is a great game. Black Ops 2, that's what they did. They took Ghost and they nerfed it, like I said. Black Ops 2 also had those lovely C4s you could throw out and airburst at people. Those were fantastic. After Black Ops 2, we had Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, Ghosts has a very special place in my heart, and I know this is not popular, but Ghosts, to me, is going to get an A rating because I thought that game was great. To me, the connections and the time to kill were perfect. I also didn't mind the map design, and while it wasn't a 3-lane map design, I thought the maps in Ghosts worked pretty well. You also had the Clan Wars system, which I thought was fantastic. Another thing about Call of Duty Ghosts, there were no supply drops. The microtransactions in that game were very simple. The microtransaction system in Ghosts was very simple. If you wanted to hear Snoop Dogg calling in UAVs, you paid a few dollars and it was over. You didn't buy Call of Duty points and then buy loot boxes with your Call of Duty points and maybe you'd get to hear Snoop Dogg say 1 or 2 lines. No, there was none of that. Ghosts was a great game. Next up on our list, we have Advanced Warfare. And this rating system is not going to work for me. We need something lower than a D. We need an F. Advanced Warfare was by far my least favorite Call of Duty multiplayer experience ever. You had crazy jumping around. You had reloads. They broke the reloads. Okay. All right. Leave a comment if you remember this, okay? Or if you remember other bugs that Advanced Warfare had. In Advanced Warfare, they had a really cool game mechanic where you could double tap the reload button and dump the rest of your magazine, which of course would delete the rest of the ammunition in that magazine. And then you could reload faster. The problem is that this was buggy. When the game first released, my go-to weapon was the AK-12, and when I played with that AK, I would run out of ammunition all the time. And the reason for this is that this game was so buggy on the PlayStation 4 that it would dump your entire magazine of ammo even if you'd only fired a few shots. In addition to that, you had those terrible, terrible score streak variants and the Pick 13 system, and you had supply drops, lack of gun variety, lack of gun balance. Who remembers Bal of Duty? The Bal 27, everyone! Advanced Warfare did have a pretty nice campaign, though. I must say, I did enjoy the campaign in Advanced Warfare quite a bit. So Advanced Warfare, you get an F to pay respects. Cut that out. Cut that. No, edit that out. Next on our list, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I thought Black Ops 3 was a pretty good Call of Duty game. I'm going to give it an A rating. I'm not a fan of specialists in games, as most of my subscribers already know. And I'm not a fan of the specialists because a lot of times there's just no counterplay. Well, in Black Ops 3, I didn't feel like the game was completely taken over by specialists, such as in Black Ops 4. I'm also not a big fan of boost jumping and wall running, but Treyarch, you nailed it in this title. Thank you for Black Ops 3. It was a great experience. After Black Ops 3, we had Infinite Warfare, and in a lot of ways, this game was very similar. Now, a lot of people won't agree with an A rating for Infinite Warfare. They'll say, oh, that game was trash and it belongs down in the F tier, or even below it. Well, I for one had a lot of fun in Infinite Warfare, so I've decided to give it an A rating. While I'm not a fan of the supply drop system in general, Infinite Warfare's supply drop system was very fair, in my opinion, because you could purchase items with salvage, and this system was far superior to anything that we've seen in Black Ops. After Infinite Warfare came Call of Duty World War II, and if I were rating this game based on the beginning of this game's life cycle, this would probably be down in the F tier or maybe the C tier. I really didn't like the idea of divisions, and I really didn't like what really started out to me as the war on the suppressor. You could only put the suppressors on SMGs. I really prefer to play with a suppressed assault rifle because I like to stay off the minimap. Well, after the big Divisions update, Call of Duty World War II turned into a pretty fun game. So I'm going to give it a B rating because, well, before the Divisions update, it was virtually unplayable for me, but afterward, it would have probably earned an A rating if it had launched that way. Our most recent Call of Duty is Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 gets a C rating for me. I feel like the specialists are overdone. I don't like the microtransaction system. Online multiplayer is unstable at best and unplayable at worst. In fact, I've spent almost all of my playtime in Black Ops 4 in Blackout. While Blackout is a great mode, I'm only rating multiplayer here. And because of the way overused specialists, the terrible spawns, and the multiplayer microtransaction system, and the way they've introduced new weapons at the end of the supply stream, Black Ops 4 gets a C. It's barely better than Advanced Warfare, and I've only played it for 1 or maybe 2 prestiges. I don't really remember how many. Well, what do you guys think about my ratings? Did I hit pretty close to the mark on some, or was I way off? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you've enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to leave a like, as it really helps out the channel. And as always, thank you very much for watching.
Strafing the target.